Tuesday at Mayfu. Just had breakfast. I'm a bit worried about why all these buses stopped there. Maybe due to protester action, maybe something different. But all the passengers are getting off and walking down the road. And that doesn't mean, or it does mean, possibly, there's some sort of protester action going on. If there is, that could really cock things up for later, if you excuse the French. Anyhow, one or two of them moved earlier, so it may not be as bad as I think it is, but you just don't know. So what I'm going to do is, we're still at Mayfu. As I say, we just had our breakfast. Simon is doing what his mum's asked him to do, and he's trying to catch some Pokemon. I think he's caught a Hong Kong Eevee. So I don't know what he does, probably taking it for a walk or something, I've no idea, but he's around somewhere. I'm not going to go too far from this point until I see him. So yeah, they've not moved yet. This is the Mayfu MTR, exit B, which is our favourite point. There's Simon over there. Now what I'm going to do is show you, this is our local shopping mall, show you where we go for breakfast, which is there, that McDonald's. Very nice. Simon just had some evaporated milk on toast, which I find very odd, but nonetheless very nice. Anyhow, bit of what we see. Lovely people here. So, those buses there haven't moved. People are walking down the ramp from the motorway, so it would mean there's some sort of issue taking place there. They're recommending that we take the MTR. I asked someone, they said they weren't sure what's going on. So what I'm going to do, go for a walk around the block here. And then, as I say, we'll go to 7-Eleven, yeah? Alright, okay. Anyhow, very nice. Now, if this was in South London or somewhere like that, it would all be trash, graffiti everywhere, you'd be frightened to walk around at night. It's perfectly safe here, under normal circumstances. But, yeah. As I say, it's Hong Kong, typical Hong Kong. Like a shopping mall there, I think that's where we got our phone SIM cards from. And it's gonna go on this bridge. That little guy there. He's doing it. Okay, I'm gonna walk around the mall. Well, not the mall, this arcade. They take smoking issues seriously here. There you go. They mean it. So much activity. This is around about 10 o'clock in the morning. I believe the 5th of November. And everyone going about their business. If you hear, hopefully you can, birds chirruping. They've got some really exotic things here. Jazzed up sparrows and stuff like that. Which I think are just basically ordinary sparrows, a bit on the small side. And other exotic creatures. But yeah, typical scene. This would be very similar to most places in Hong Kong. People live in high-rise buildings. Most affordable way of doing it when you've got a limited footprint. This is the other side of the MTR station. This MTR station, I believe, we've got about 3 or 4 exits, A, B, C and D. They bring you out different sides of the road, that sort of thing. Right, one person earlier asked me if I was a reporter because I had a GoPro in my hand. But no, I'm not. Nothing near as good. I've got my field sound recorder with the dead cat on it, and I suppose that looks apart. A little bit quieter here. Definitely cooler when you're in the shade. But yeah, I'm just going to go for a quick spin around the block. Buildings over there. That's the MTR. Simon's still trying to catch them all. I really don't understand the point of that, but you know, that's me, old bloke and all that, you know. But yeah, people unashamedly sit out here, which is expected. It's part and parcel of daily life. Yep. But yeah, you got to be careful. You don't want to point the camera at people; it just upsets them, and I don't want to do that. They're nice people. Let's see if those buses are moved. A lot of religious people here, Christians, Muslims, probably Buddhists too, little shrines here, there and everywhere, which is fine. On the whole, they accept each other's beliefs. Always helps out. So, as I say, we're going to head to a 7-Eleven and stock up on some things that we need. Possibly some cold drinks. I've got a remnants of wine in my backpack, which we take back to the room, put it in the fridge, cools it right down. Typical life, Hong Kong fashion. Right, over there at 7-Eleven, this is the bakery stores where you get delicious breads and cakes and egg tarts and things like that. But yeah, see for yourself. Currency exchange, which we didn't know about. I think a lot of that, like looking at that Filipino flag, UK flags and so forth, those are the main currencies that they exchange. But there we have it. Right, okay. Trip to Aberdeen, number 71 bus, Hong Kong. Trip to Aberdeen, number 71 bus, Hong Kong. Shows you how they do it, Hong Kong style. Alright, sitting underneath an air conditioning glass at the moment, which is always helpful. And so the bus is number 71. We had some trouble finding it. After a bit of faffing surroundings and all the rest of it, we managed to figure out that the direction that we were initially trying to take was going in the opposite direction where we wanted to go. So we crossed the road, bingo, we're on this bus. Now sadly, the guy driving it must be behind schedule or something. He's driving like a nutter. But they do fit seatbelts for their buses, so I'm using that. So what I'm doing at the moment, as usual, a little bit of voiceover. To roughly explain what you're seeing, really, more than anything else. But a lot of it is self-explanatory, I know.
Next stop, Oakview Main Road Cemetery, Kanyon Temple.
I take it you understood that. And that's a good thing about these. It is in English, but sometimes the volume's a bit low, and you can't really hear what you're on. You know, you need to know. But we're on the Pok Fu Lam Road in Western Hong Kong Island, or northwest Hong Kong Island. We're making our way to Aberdeen, as I said. Part of that will entail a trip through a tunnel, and which, as I say, I think it's only a short one in comparison to Hong Kong tunnels. Some of them are very long, but this one won't take too long to get through. And so the hope is to get to Aberdeen. From there we'll go to Stanley, and then the idea is, which we're going to be hitting some summer heat, is to do the Dragon's Back Trail, and if we are successful, you'll be seeing more of that in a later video or two. But yeah, sit back and enjoy ambience Hong Kong Island. Disney Road. Beautiful scenes you see from these boxes. I reckon this guy is definitely a contender for the Formula 1 bus championships. He'd be right up there in pole position. Can't blame him though, done it myself. You're hot, you're flustered, you're running late, you want to get your break, you want to have a whiz and eat something and drink something before you start it all over again. Know exactly how he feels. Been there, done that. T-shirt. I didn't have to drive something 12 metres long in Hong Kong streets. We were remarking earlier, this side of Hong Kong, very similar to Gibraltar. Very hilly, very narrow, extreme hills. Alright, I'll stop that for now. This is the road to Shek O Beach. Scenery is quite incredible. I'll shut up a while and just let you carry on watching. You hear some background noise, only the AC blasting onto my head. the short buses for this route. This one is just like a normal British Decker, dual axle. As I possibly mentioned previously, we're on our way to Shek O, which is quite a picturesque little beach area. We'll be passing by a place called Cap d'Aguilar. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. They're not British, but there you go. It's quite breathtaking. Bear with me. That's for sound synchronization purposes. We'll see if it works or not. Tropical stuff, eh? Load of critters in the front of that little smart car. Right, let's go and tread on something that's going to rip me to pieces. This they call winter. That's good to stick your tootsies into this. So if I don't find some glass, that would really spoil my day. Crap load of Westerners here. Possibly French. Oh, some dog poo there, that's well heavy. Right, time to get wet. Apparently there's no lifeguard on duty. Never mind. Right. If we look down here, I've got no shoes on. So this is going to be a relief. Or an embarrassment if I fall in. Oh, sea's reasonable. It's not boiling or anything. Yeah, it will take your breath away if you fell in. Well, what do you think? Do a spot of surfing? Nah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm getting further and further out there. Pretty good. Yeah, what we call a tropical beach. My son up there, he didn't fancy getting his footsies wet. Oh, is this one gonna get me? Looks like it will. It's pretty good, look at that. What do you reckon? Some breakers coming in there. Should I do a Neil Kinnock and fall on my bum? Nah. But this feels really good underfoot. My feet have been aching for hours. I'm on a beach and this feels really good. But yeah, just Shek O Beach, Eastern Hong Kong, China, and that's the South China Sea out there. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, some old guy out there fishing. They love their fish. They being the locals. You feel the sand pulling away from underneath your feet. It's quite a strange feeling, really. Very odd. I'll give you a demonstration. The next breaker coming in. I'm apparently sinking into it at the moment, so... oh well. The sun's getting brave, it's going up on the rocks. Oh. Hope we don't fall in. It's a long way for us to go to change clothes. We're maybe about 20 miles away, 25 miles away from our hotel, which is North Kowloon. May it fall. Oh, this is quite pleasant. Oh dear, Step got the trousers. People live here, lucky so-and-sos. Those rock formations up there, lovely. Some sort of granite rock. Okay, enough of that. Central Hong Kong. It is all happening here. We're looking for somewhere to eat.